I definitely have enjoyed drinking rainwater for many decades, and I can hope to continue drinking rainwater for many more decades to come.
Water, water, oh, she gave me water and it was not from the well. I met a woman from Liberia, oh well, and she gave me that a cool water well. She gave me water and it was not from the well. I met me a woman from Liberia, and she gave me that a cool water well. Well, I got it from the rain that fell from the sky, and I got it from the bubble in a brook nearby. Well, cool water and it was not from the well.
I'm Uncle Tilo. I am the owner of Uncle Tilo's Clean Water. We are a small business here in Pahoa, Hawaii that assists people with their rainwater catchment needs. We specialize in water disinfection using the quantum water disinfection processes. Right now we have 6 different units that are all designed for different applications, but our best seller is definitely the 12 gallon a minute whole house system that we do install as a way for people to disinfect their rainwater and be able to use it in their house just like somebody that's living in town. We do address all the potential contaminants that are associated with rainwater harvesting, which includes a lot of pathogens. Everybody's kind of familiar with the E. coli bacteria, the rat lungworm parasite, leptospora bacteria, and of course it's bird flu season now, so there's some viruses out there that we need to be cautious about. In addition, there's always the basics, heavy metals. Lead has been something that's been studied in water supplies for decades now. And basically on a rainwater harvesting system, just recognize that all rainwater is corrosive. It has a pH that's very acidic and can slowly dissolve the metals out of your plumbing system in your house over time. And so that's kind of where we get exposed to lead. If we're not treating our catchment tank properly, we do have the potential to be affected by some of these contaminants. So Uncle Tilo's Clean Water was established to try to help people manage their systems and to be safer at using rainwater for their household use and consumption. But we also focus a lot on community outreach, specifically on education. If you've talked to Archer, you know that one of her bylines that she uses quite often is empowerment through education. And when it comes to rainwater, that's true. If you don't know how to use rainwater, you do need to focus on finding out who has the information that's going to tell you how to use rainwater safely in your house. So for us, we've set up the format where we have free education classes first Saturday of every month in our storefront in Pahoa. We focus on trying to start the conversation with those on rainwater to find out what they can do to improve their rainwater catchment systems, how they can be safe using that water in their house, and what kind of options there are for water disinfection. As for myself, I know I am at an advantage on this one. I've been exposed to rainwater for most of my life. I first drank my first glass of rainwater coming out of the tap was in Minnesota back in the late 1960s. I did help maintain our system growing up on a farm in Minnesota, and I would say that Moving to Hawaii, I was impressed with the number of rainwater harvesting systems here in Hawaii. Have found it very difficult over the years to try and find out exactly what everybody is supposed to be doing with these systems. There is a lot of information out there on the websites, on YouTube videos, but I must say, watching some of them, it makes me cringe a little bit. The information is not always the best. We do cover a lot of information in our free education classes, and depending on who shows up, if you have a specific question, sometimes that really does play into what we're talking about. And these education classes are not just us. The information that we present comes from a wide variety of sources. Specifically, we are members of ARCSA, which is the American Rainwater Catchment Systems Association. It is a national organization that has worked to standardize some of the principles behind rainwater harvesting. We also are involved as trained educators in Project WET, which is Water Education Today. We just recently finished a training class in Kona just over a week ago. Definitely has a lot of information that can be presented, and we use that when we go out and work with different groups in the community. We've also spent a lot of time researching what is available on the internet. There's a lot of great information coming out of Australia. Seems like they're way ahead of us on just about everything rainwater, from pre-treatment to water disinfection, and definitely has contributed a lot to what we have available to help people with. Locally, we also work with the University of Hawaii here in Hilo, which they have provided a lot of material over the years to assist people on rainwater. So if you have been to their website, they do have a publication in there that goes through many aspects of rainwater harvesting systems that are employed here in Hawaii. We always love to add in more, and one of the things that we're really excited about right now is we created something called Clean Water Partners, which is a page on our website that highlights companies and technicians that are out there that can support you in your rainwater harvesting operation. Our technicians that are Clean Water Partners are certified through ARCSA and also receive training from me before we advertise them on our website. But definitely, if you're looking for a provider for services or for products, check out our Clean Water Partner page on our website to find out who we have been working with and what they can help you with. With some of the issues coming up now between the climate change and the sustainability conversations out there, we're finding out that a lot of our water sources are slowly changing over time. Today, many of our water sources include contaminants that we never had to think about 20 years ago. So what do you do when you find out that your water supply isn't as clean as you'd like it to be? Definitely come find us, give us a call, show up at our free education on the first Saturdays of every month in Pahoa, and we can discuss this further. There's definitely something that can be done to improve everybody's situation when it comes to availability of clean water, and we're here to help.